That was quick. I'm just conscious that you haven't eaten your starving. So we'll do as quick as we can, I guess. No, let's take time. Leanne, it's you look really stunning today, and you're absolutely beautiful. So it's fantastic. Well, good evening. We said good evening already to all of you, but good evening again. Very warm welcome to you all. I hope, like me, that you've enjoyed the wedding so far. The service was fantastic. The word from Andy, I'm in awe of. You've really got a good gift there. Thank you. And the weather was kind as well, wasn't it? Because it rained, and it was forecast to rain, so we thank God for that as well. So thank you so much for coming to share this special day with Leanne and Ben. I know they really appreciate you being here, and it wouldn't be the same without any of you. So you're very special, I know. My name is Nick, if you don't know, and I'm Leanne's stepfather. Although I think of her more of my own daughter. So Leanne is one of 5 daughters that we have, and but nonetheless very special. I've known Leanne from a fairly typical moody teenager into the mature, beautiful woman that you see in front of you today. Here you are. It's not always been plain sailing, especially on the boyfriend front. However, all fell short of Leanne's ideal. But in Ben, she's found her Mr. Right. Leanne is a natural with children and was a nanny for many years, and it's great to see Phil. Where are you, Phil? Phil and family, Heather, and also Richard and Sarah, which I think I've seen over here, that really played a big part in your life and in theirs as well. And I know that you really enjoyed that time. But Leanne, a couple of years ago, decided that she would actually do something a little different, and it was a big step, and I was very proud of you. And you decided that you would go the clerical route, I think, and into facilities management, into a London company. Latterly, you're with Richmond Council, and you're looking after a large portfolio of buildings, aren't you? So it could be said that Leanne is looking after the keys of the council and also the keys of Ben's heart. I must admit, that's Steph's line. It's still sincere. There are 2 family members not here to see Leanne get married. One which I'd like to mention. Firstly, it's Nan, Jean, who is she's in her 80s now. Can't really travel terribly much, lives in Hove, so unfortunately can't be here. And the second one is your dad, who was very special to Leanne, and unfortunately passed away a couple of years ago. There are many people to thank, and I'm sure this will come up later, but I would just like to thank especially Roger and Deirdre for their considerable financial contribution, no doubt, and their endless ongoing support. Even this morning, Roger was helping me tie on bows on the car. So thank you very much. Over the months, Steph and I have seen Roger and Deirdre quite a bit, and we'd like to think that they're not just family members, but they're firm friends. So I want to thank you very much for that. Yeah, that was very welcome. Yes? Oh yes, Kate and Gary. Yeah. Very much so. Okay. The Bible speaks of us running the race. This is in the context of our faith in Jesus. I think that we can, that marriage can be compared to this running the race. If you think of a relay where the team passes the baton onto one another, today I have passed that baton on to Ben. The responsibility to care and nurture Leanne has now been passed on. I know that Ben loves Leanne very much indeed, and that you would do all in your power to make her extremely happy. I have no fears about that at all. If we think of the marathon, this is a race of endurance. The runners start off fresh enough, but somewhere down the course they're likely to wane a bit. However, with determination and the help of others, they complete the race. You will start your marriage bright enough, and we will pray that this continues. However, life doesn't always go smoothly. So it will be vitally important that you have Jesus at the centre of your marriage. Yes, there will be loving support from your family and friends, but ultimately it is Jesus that you will need to turn to. Ben, what can I say? Ben, I heard said today, is a wholehearted. Ben is wholehearted. I remember Ben coming to me and asking for Leanne's in marriage, hands in marriage, and as Deb would say, about the rest of her. But I knew from that day that you were serious about Leanne and that you were the right person for her. So I'd like to welcome you formally into our family, and you're going to bring great laughter and and fun. I remember when Leanne first met Roger and Deirdre. I think that Ben had won a quad biking competition, and the plan was to go on this quad biking expedition and then come back and see Roger and Deirdre because it was quite close. And anyway, Leanne had a bit of an accident into some barbed wire and arrived rather dishevelled, muddy, her arm ripped and everything else. And that was the first time that...
Broke the ice.
Yes, broke the ice in quite a big way. And anyway, I think that's really enough from me. Need just to... Have we got a toast? Can we do toast?
Yes.
Yep. So, does anyone like to be upstanding? And happiness together, and health, yeah, and Ben.